Good day everyone! So for today's video, we are going to talk the Philippine birds and mammals. But first, let me introduce myself. I am Christine May Supremo Napiere from BS Bio 2A. So here are the contents, the scientific name and common name, the taxonomic classification, the habitat, and the morphological description. So now, let us discuss the Philippine birds. So before move to the representative species, let me discuss first what is birds. Birds are warm-blooded vertebrate of the class Aves, having a body covered with feathers, 4 limbs modified into wings, scaly legs, a beak, and no teeth, and bearing young in a hard-shelled egg. Now, let us proceed to our representative species. Now, we have our representative species, the Asian Dowitcher. The Asian Dowitcher, or the Limnodromus semipalmatus, also known as the Asiatic Dowitcher. It is a medium-large shorebird that migrates along the East Asian, Australasian, and Central Asian flyways. It breeds during the boreal summer in freshwater wetlands in steppe regions in disjunct areas extending from Russia through Mongolia to northeast China, and spends the non-breeding season in coastal areas in Southeast Asia and Northwest Australia. It is a small numbers also occur in the Indian subcontinent. Now we have a taxonomic classification. It belongs to kingdom Animalia, class Aves, order Caradriformes, family Scolopacidae, and genus Limnodromus. So now let us proceed to its habitat. The Asian Dowitcher occurs in sheltered coastal environments, such as embayments, coastal lagoons, estuaries, and tidal creeks. They are known to frequent shallow water and exposed mudflats or sandflats. In Australia, the Port Hedland saltworks provides crucial habitat for the species. The species is commonly found in the round bands and channels of saltworks and sewage farms. It is also found at near coastal swamps and lakes. So now, let us proceed to morphological characteristics. Adults have dark legs and a long straight dark bill, somewhat shorter than that of the long-billed Dowitcher. The body is brown on top and reddish underneath in breeding plumage. The tail has a black and white barred pattern, and the winter plumage is largely gray. Their breeding habitat is grassy wetlands in inland Siberia and Manchuria. They migrate to Southeast Asia as far south as northern Australia, although both the breeding and wintering areas are poorly known. Here are some photographs in order you to visualize this species, the Asian Dowitcher. And now, let us proceed to Philippine mammals. But before that, I will discuss first what are mammals. Mammals are a group of vertebrates constituting the class Mammalia, and characterized by the presence of mammary glands which in females produce milk for feeding their young, fur or hair, and 3 middle ear bones. And now, let us proceed to our representative species. So now we have our representative species, the Panay bushy-tailed cloud rat, or scientifically known Crateromys hinei. The Panay cloud runner, or the Crateromys hinei, is the second largest cloud rat, a squirrel-like rodent that is found on the island of Panay in the Philippines. It is the most endangered rodent species in Panay and one of the only few known cloud rat species in the world. Now we have also its taxonomic classification. It belongs to kingdom Animalia, class Mammalia, order Rodentia, family Muridae, and genus Crateromys. Let us proceed to the habitat of this species. Crateromys lives in pine and mossy forest on Luzon Island in the Philippines at elevation between 2,000 and 2,500 meters. Now, let us proceed to its morphological description. These animals look a bit like long bushy tail. The body is long with a slim muzzle and small eyes and ears. Each of the hands and feet have 5 digits. The thumb has a flattened nail, while the remaining fingers and toes have strong, but slender claws with a bit of hair at that base of each claw. The head and body length ranges from 325 to 394 mm, and the length of the tail ranges from 355 up to 475 mm. The pelage coloration ranges from dark brown to black on the upper body, dark gray on the sides, and lighter gray on the lower body. However, some individuals have white or brownish fur on the anterior of the body, or the underparts are completely white. The fur is very dense, with thick underfur and wavy to straight guard hairs. The tail is long and bushy. Here are some photographs of the Panay bushy-tailed cloud rat. So, here are some resources. Thank you for listening and God bless.